Spero Dedes, Adam Archuleta, and a Dedes Kinkabwala.
JB, it's a beautiful 60-degree day here on the Cleveland lakefront, where suddenly there is hope for the Cleveland Browns. 1 week after this was a downtrodden franchise, here comes Jameis Winston breathing life into this franchise after their huge comeback win over the Ravens last week. And meantime, for the LA Chargers, Justin Herbert slowly but surely getting himself physically right as they look for a big road win. And with that, we say welcome to Cleveland. Alongside Adam Archuleta, I'm Spero Dedes. We'll hear from Dedes Kinkabwala in just a couple of minutes. Arch, here we go. What a difference a week makes for Kevin Stefanski and the Browns with Jameis Winston, and the Chargers offense starting to round into shape last couple of weeks.
Yeah, two big wins for both teams, and both teams have reason for optimism surrounding their quarterback, but for different reasons. You're starting to see a healthy Justin Herbert, and that's a great sign for the Chargers. And can there be a more dramatic impact in the energetics of a football team than what Jameis Winston gave the Browns last week?
We were here 2 weeks ago, and you can't overstate how bad the vibe was in the building. All the questions with Deshaun Watson, the contract stuff. Franchise was going in the wrong direction. Jameis Winston, one game, has completely turned this entire operation on its head.
Well, from the pregame interview all the way through, Jameis Winston was locked in and ready to go. He delivered moment after moment. 334 yards passing, 3 touchdowns is something the Browns just haven't seen all season. He saw a variety of different looks from the Ravens and was prepared for each one of them. The biggest one coming here with the 38-yard strike to Cedric Tillman for the game winner. The numbers are dramatic. The biggest number is on 3rd down. And aside from that, what Jameis Winston did, think about his 3 top receivers all had season-long receiving days. Huge difference, and yes, a lot of hope.
Meantime, the Chargers, year 1 under the leadership and guidance of Jim Harbaugh, trying to put the disappointment of the last couple of seasons behind them. Solid start, 4-3. The big ankle injury, the high ankle injury sustained by Justin Herbert the 2nd week of the season, Arch. Still feeling the after effects of that, but we're starting to see Herbert look like the Justin Herbert everyone expected.
You are, and because he's starting to get healthy, they're opening up the playbook. He held the ball longer than he ever had last week. Play action here against the Cardinals. Beautiful route design, and then just dropped it right there in the corner. He's been more aggressive in his downfield throws, and his receivers have rewarded those throws. Just a beautiful contested catch by the rookie Ladd McConkey, not just catching the football, but what he's able to do yards after the catch. You get excited about Justin Herbert to see him unleash the big arm. You've seen a lot more of that in the last 2 games. Can't wait to see what he's able to do in this offense.
This game's got some juice. Big one coming up. Browns and the Chargers will have the kickoff next. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Beautiful 60-degree day here in Cleveland as we get you set for the Browns and the Chargers. The kickoff is next on CBS.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Can't ask for better weather than this in Northeast Ohio in early November as we say hello to Dedes Kinkabwala. Hi, Dedes.
Spero, today we get 2 teams who come in feeling pretty good about their offenses. The Browns, they've had an injection of belief behind Jameis Winston. The effort from the receivers to the line was just different in last week's win. And the energy on that sideline over there right now is palpably different than when we were here 2 weeks ago. The Chargers, meanwhile, are getting more and more comfortable in their new offense. Justin Herbert told us that his ankle is markedly improved, and Jim Harbaugh said that he thinks his quarterback is playing the position better than anybody in the National Football League right now. And Spero, Herbert gets an extra weapon today with the return of Winston Johnston. Look for Johnston to stretch the field.
Yeah, Dedes Johnston, big missing piece the last 2 weeks. He is back from that ankle injury. There's Jim Harbaugh trying to put the disappointing finish for this franchise last year behind them, off to a really good start at 4-3. And Kevin Stefanski, just wild to see Jameis Winston galvanize this team march over the last 7 days. And now the only question, how long can they keep it going as they take on a Chargers team that is hoping to contend in the AFC. Cleveland won the toss, they defer. And so here comes Justin Herbert and this LA Chargers offense. Dedes mentioned the high ankle sprain arch that he sustained week 2 against Carolina. It lingered amazingly, didn't miss